Okay, we are live and ready to go. Go ahead, Doreen.
Excellent. Hello, I'm Doreen Johnson. I'd like to welcome you to Prime Time tonight. We're excited that you've been able to join us. We know that you've busy lives and you could be anywhere else. So we're really grateful and thankful that you've joined us tonight. You know, I think that we naturally talk about things we really love, whether it's a hairdresser, an auto mechanic, a great restaurant or movie. When we find something we love, we share it with everybody. Maybe we do a post, maybe we tell our neighbors, but we definitely share it. And tonight is no exception. It's no different than that. We're here to share our experience with you so that you too can experience the health benefits and the financial rewards of Isagenix. So our focus tonight is to people who are, well, let me say, over the age of 35. There's no magic number. Anybody can be a part of this group, but we're kind of focusing on that particular age group. And so just to start things off, I'd like to share with you my story. I've always been the type of person who has her annual physical. And I'll never forget the day that my doctor said, "Your test results are all very good," and then added the dreadful phrase, "for a person your age." What? For a person your age? So you mean having no energy, not sleeping, feeling old was to be expected for the rest of my life? Well, sometime after that, my good friend Sue emailed me a video. Because she's my friend and I trusted her, I watched it. Well, that was my jaw-dropping moment. I think my eyes bulged out of my head. Was this the answer I was hoping to find? Would this give me my life back? So even though I was skeptical, and it was party month, December after all, I decided I would give it a try and I would do it right away. When was I ever surprised and so happy? Within days, I had a new bounce in my step. Did I have energy back or what? And then I noticed I was more relaxed. I had no idea I was holding on to so much stress. I started to enjoy a deeper sleep and longer sleep too. And I no longer felt OLD. So other people started to notice too. So I knew it wasn't just me. It's now almost 7 years later, and I still enjoy this nutrition every single day, even on vacation. I find I have more energy, I feel younger, and I do more fun things with my grandchildren than I ever thought possible. Not just walks around the blocks, bicycles, all kinds of things we do together. By the way, I'm 68 years old and I feel better than I did when I was 15 years ago. I have enough energy and stuff going on that I believe I could choose a cruise ship over a nursing home any day. So I hope that can become your story too. So now I'm excited to introduce to you the dynamic duo, the dynamic couple who will be speaking to us tonight. Dr. Evan Hill and Dr. Cheyenne Mulleret who will lead us through the rest of the evening. This couple originally met in chiropractic college in 1998, and by 2001, they started their life together. They had a chiropractic business together in Midtown Toronto, where they now live. They got married and now have 3 beautiful children, ages 10, 9, and 6. And they started using the products before they even got married 11 years ago, and went on to help hundreds of people and indirectly help thousands of people with Isagenix. And I am one of the recipients of that help and the health that I have gained. And I'm so grateful for the two of you for all the benefits and help that you have given to me. So I pass over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doreen. You guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. I can't see myself, but I can hear me. Okay, there we are. All right. Awesome. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of people on here. Thank you so much, Doreen, and thank you everyone for coming tonight. as Doreen said, it's been a journey for us, and we're really grateful for all the people that we've been able to help with this program and how it's impacted our family. We want to really start with sharing our story, and this is actually the first time that Cheyenne has joined me on this event, and so we thought maybe we'd start with Cheyenne sharing her story first.
So hi everybody. It's really nice to be on this call with you. Thank you for having me. So my story starts when I was in my teens, because that's when I started gaining weight around the age of 16. And I noticed that my body fluctuated a lot. I would be skinny, and then I would feel that I was uncomfortable in my clothes. And so this happened for many years. I didn't really know what to do with it. And actually all my friends were overweight. So I thought it was pretty normal. And then I went to university and heard about the Frosh 15, to which I fell victim, which was not fun at all. And then in my second year, I ended up getting sick and not eating for a week. And that's when I got skinny. And I actually discovered at that point that I enjoyed not carrying the extra weight. And then I started working out because I thought this is something I want to maintain. So I was working out every day, because when I started eating normally again, the weight started coming back on. So I needed to find something that was going to keep me at the weight that I wanted to stay at. So it became an obsession. So that means I was exercising diligently every day, and I couldn't rest if I didn't, because I felt that the weight would creep back up. But what happened during that time is, even though I was exercising obsessively, the weight did come back on. And so again, I started fluctuating. Sometimes my clothes would be tight. Sometimes I would feel good. And it wasn't until I discovered the benefits of nutritional cleansing that I realized that my body composition was naturally supposed to be different. I thought I was bigger boned. I thought that's the way that my body was designed. But doing the nutritional cleanse brought me to a whole different understanding of how the body works, how nutrition works, how exercise is really designed to be used. So really what happened was, before we got married, we were introduced to the Isagenix system. And up until that point, I'd been struggling. Then after 5 shake days and 4 cleanse days within a 9-day period, my body completely transformed, so that when it was time to put on my wedding dress, my mom had to alter it again. And this time alter it in so that it would stay on and not fall off during the ceremony. So that was exciting, but that was great for the wedding. But what I found was, unlike other strategies I'd used before, which were temporary, this one has lasted, and it's continuing to last. And it's what I'm really grateful for, the fact that now I have a strategy to help me keep my body fit and strong, and use exercise for that purpose and not for the obsession of trying to lose weight. So that's why I'm grateful for the system that we have now.
And I just thought you really liked exercise. I was always wondering, why do you have to exercise every single day? And it wasn't until recently that I discovered what was actually going on underneath the surface. So I'll share my story real quick. It was when we first discovered Isagenix, we were about 3 years into building our chiropractic business. We were about $250,000 in debt, and we were probably working about 60 hours a week. And I remember I was stressed out of my mind. I was tired all the time. I was not focused between meals. I was like, my blood sugars were crashing. I just really wasn't doing that well at 29. And I remember Suzanne Hart coming up to me one day, and she said, I've got something that could help you. And that was 11 years ago now. It was I think it was day 3 when I woke up, and everything was different for me. I woke up and it was like, I felt like the burden of life I was going to be able to handle. I felt clear throughout the day. I didn't have the ups and downs in my mental state, and that stress dropped tremendously. And we went on to start sharing it. I remember when Suzanne said, when I was signing up, she said, this has a business component to it. You could earn an income. And then I was like, I knew right away, like, this must be network marketing. And we had a couple experiences, weren't very favorable experiences prior to that. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm really busy with my business. No, thanks. And she's like, well, you know, it's only $39 to partake in that. And I was like, $39. I'm like, I'll do that. No problem. So I ended up enrolling in the business side as well, and not expecting to do anything, but I had such an experience. I started sharing the products with the people that I cared about. And lo and behold, after it was 8 years, that income actually matched what the income was in chiropractic, and really helped me fulfill a dream of mine to be a stay-at-home dad, and to build this business from home and do it from that place. So tonight is really about you, and really, you know, educating you about this program, these products, how they can help you, but also about the community and the support that you'll get. PRIMETIME is a community of people, and it's all about helping you achieve your goals. And so that's really what we wanted to do, was start with, you know, telling you a little bit about the company, and also asking you, like, what are your goals? So that's number one. What would you like to experience for yourself? If you were to cast, you know, if you were to say, like, 2 years from now, or 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, how would you like to look and feel? So would you want to, you know, have more energy? Would you like, you know, would you like to maintain your youthful appearance, or maybe turn back the clock a little bit? Would you like to change your body composition? Would you like to, you know, would you like to improve your financial situation? And because that's available here too. So I want you to think about what it is that you would like to do for yourself. How can, like, what is your overall goal? So really, the first thing that we want to tell you about is about where this amazing company comes from. And it really comes down to the formulator, John Anderson. John Anderson, he's the man. He's the mineral man. He's known in the industry, and really, like, and you know, everybody that we've helped, and the hundreds of thousands of people around the world could really have him to thank. He's the one. He's quite the guy. He's got giraffes in his backyard. He's quite eccentric that way. But he's really formulated something that is changing people's lives, and the delivery system of it is through word of mouth, through Jim and Kathy Coover. So what we're going to do is we're going to share with you a video that's going to give you an overall perspective on how this can help you, and how this can change your life. This is a game changer. So here we go. It's about 5 minutes. We'll see you on the other side. And when we do, you're going to hear from a few people that are on the call tonight that have had some really amazing stories, and you're going to hear from them. Deb's going to go first. Here we go. Oh. Please work.
Many people all over the world are struggling with their health. They don't feel as good as they want to, and the result is stress, fatigue, and a general feeling of dissatisfaction. Most traditional diets do not work, and it's tempting to just give up and accept a life that is less than what we deserve. At Isagenix, we believe that you do deserve to feel and look your best, to wake up every day.
Whoops. Sorry, guys.
Many people all over the world are struggling with their health. They don't feel as good as they want to, and the result is stress, fatigue, and a general feeling of dissatisfaction. Most traditional diets Our bodies are under assault. Today, 42% of adults worldwide are overweight. More than 70% of adults aged 20 and over in North America are considered overweight. Excess weight isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's causing a world health crisis. Being overweight is a major risk factor for many non-communicable diseases. Toxins are all around us, in the air we breathe, the water we drink. What's in our food and where it comes from is important. Our foods have become stripped of their nutrients because of over-farming, over-processing. For the sake of convenience, many foods that are available to us are high in calories, but very low in nutrition. Often, we consume empty calories. Stress is everywhere, and it's robbing you of your health and vitality. Nearly half of adults report lying awake at night because of stress. So it's true then, people need help. Why is Isagenix the solution? It's simple and easy to follow. It's convenient, satisfies cravings, tastes amazing, and can save you money. Combining no compromise quality ingredients with maximum nutrition and reduced calorie intake, Isagenix has created nutrition solutions for a variety of lifestyle goals. Scientific studies have shown that the Isagenix system helps to support your body's ability to rid itself of harmful toxins and feed your body what it needs to function at its best. Scientific researchers at New York State's renowned Skidmore College conducted a 62-week study investigating how the Isagenix weight loss system affects weight loss and markers of health, including detoxification and metabolism.
When we compared the Isagenix weight loss solution with the protein pacing, caloric restriction, and intermittent fasting regimen with the heart healthy diet plan, there was a greater ability to sustain that weight loss with the Isagenix weight loss solution. And that was really meaningful and a powerful take-home message in terms of, advancing our understanding and knowledge of healthy weight loss.
So here's how simple the Isagenix system is. The easy-to-follow program involves enjoying high-quality protein and nutrient-dense meal replacements, while also completing weekly or monthly cleanse days, based on the concept of intermittent fasting. Isoline shakes are the perfect food, providing the right balance of nutrients and high-quality protein to keep you full. These delicious, nutritious meals are clinically shown to aid weight loss while supporting retention of lean muscle mass. Cleanse for Life isn't like other cleanse products. It isn't a laxative or diuretic, but a botanical-rich formula that supports your body's ability to rid itself of toxins while providing nutrients to the body. Isagenix offers targeted supplements that support your athletic performance and help combat the negative effects of stress and aging. The Isagenix system is not a diet, but a lifestyle. One that will help you achieve your weight loss goals and support your efforts to maintain a healthy weight.
It's exactly what I was looking for. Something convenient, nutritious, still whole food ingredients, but convenient enough for me as a new mom that I could have it in 30 seconds. So I ordered my system, and 3 days later, I literally felt like somebody reached inside my body and turned on the light switch.
Nutrition doesn't have to be hard. Make it easy. Make it better. Make Isagenix your partner in nutrition and healthy living. By connecting with the person who shared this video with you today, you can join the Isagenix community. The foundation of our success is based on creating a community that motivates, inspires, and cares about you achieving and exceeding your goals. Our commitment to your success will provide the support you need to see immediate and long-lasting results.
Hello, everyone. I'm Deborah Donaldson, and I'm from Gananoque, Ontario, and I'd like to share my story with you. Before Isagenix, my muscles, my joints, everything was screaming at me. I was in so much discomfort. In the morning, it was stressful for me to get out of bed I taught dance every day, and it was a real chore to get through the day and teach all my dance classes. And when I got home at night, I could hardly walk up and down the stairs. And to try to do anything extra in a day, it certainly wasn't going to happen. So I was introduced to these products about 6 years ago by a good friend, Maggie. And as a result, I have no more discomfort. I pop out of bed in the morning without any problems at all. I go to the gym every day. I easily walk up and down the stairs. And this fall, I'm in the physique category of a fitness competition. So I truly believe that everybody has a right to have a healthy body and to live the life that they really want to live. So thank you.
Okay, I guess I'm next. I see my picture. Okay, hi, my name is Ron Cochin, calling from Thornhill, Ontario. Let me start my story about 2 years back. I was overweight, I was out of shape, I was stressed out, I was tired, and I had some other health concerns as well. Then about 18 months, this little guy came into my life, River. My first grandson was born. He became the why in my life. Now, I grew up without grandparents. All my grandparents were killed in the Holocaust. So being a grandparent to me was very important. I wanted to be the best grandparent I could be. I wanted to be an active grandparent and be involved in his life. I was introduced to Isagenix by Sue Sanders, who I trusted, and I was ready for a change in my life. So I ordered the program, and boy, am I glad I did. Today, I'm now 40 pounds lighter. I have a lot more lean muscle, a lot more energy. My glucose levels have returned to normal, as well as my cardiovascular system has increased tremendously. I've been so happy with my results that I've now added Isagenix programs into my chiropractic practice so that my patients can experience the benefits of Isagenix as well. Thank you. And that's Little River there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hi, everyone. My name is Jane Ivey, and I am 50 years old, and I'm a Pilates teacher in Toronto. I want to share with you just 2 of the ways that using Isagenix products have had a significant and lasting effect on my life. First of all, before using Isagenix, I struggled with my weight. I was constantly losing and gaining those same 10 to 20 pounds. I was so frustrated and discouraged by this. I would always be thinking about how much I should or shouldn't eat, and my exercise was becoming more and more about just burning the calories. This failing effort became so tiring. Secondly, I was finding it hard to sleep through the night because my bladder would wake me at least once or twice to use the bathroom, and then I would have a hard time falling back asleep again. The following day, I would be tired by mid-afternoon and really dragging myself along energy-wise. I began using Isagenix last November with my husband. In the first month, I released 11 pounds and 10 inches, even when it was the season of pre-Christmas parties and festivities. Food and exercise became enjoyable again. I also started sleeping through the night. My bladder was no longer waking me. As a result, my energy levels through the day are so much more even, and I feel like I have more energy. Isagenix has brought harmony to these 2 areas of my life. I feel younger. I am maintaining that initial weight loss, and I'm always grateful for my good night's sleep.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Hello, everyone. I'm Ann Goldenberg. I'm from Erin, Ontario, and lots of Isagenix stories. But tonight I want to talk about my after retirement. I was a school principal, and when I retired, after I retired, I was exhausted every day. I was dealing with brain fog and sleep issues. And there were some days that I couldn't even lift my arms. I was that exhausted. I felt unproductive, I felt useless, and I felt very old. And then I was introduced to Isagenix by my friend Andrea, and I've been on the products for 2 years. And Isagenix gave me my energy back. I brain fog lifted and sleep issues are improved. And all of a sudden I felt younger, I felt more vibrant, I felt more fulfilled in my life. I've taken on projects that I love and that serve others. I'm building a business now. And most importantly, I have time for friends and family and grandchildren. And I think back to some of the things, you know, zip lining and travel and trampolining and, you know, just fun things that I feel now I can do for, you know, hopefully for many, many years to come. So I feel that everybody deserves to feel and be their best and to live life to the full.
Wow. Those were amazing, all of you, Deb, Ron, Jane, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's great. All right. So what we want to do is share with you a little bit about the program itself. And we basically Isagenix is made up of 4 pillars. And inside of those 4 pillars are really 4 strategies to help you. We're gonna narrow those 5 pillars down to 4 and discuss them. We're gonna bounce back and forth in discussing these pillars with you. And I'm going to start with the first one, which is the Isagenix shake. And as we're going through these, we're actually going to show some more before and afters. So on the screen there, you see the shake. Down here is the Ionic Supreme, Cheyenne will talk about, and the Cleanse for Life she'll talk about. And the last one's the Ageless Essentials with Product B, which is right here. So as I'm going through these, I'm going to be clicking through. So the first one we're going to talk about is the amazing Isagenix shake. So we start off every single day with one of these. And so if anyone is concerned about how it tastes and if they're going to get sick of it, I do a lot of the cooking at home. And, you know, if I make the same meal twice, it doesn't go very well with Cheyenne because she doesn't like that. And so she has been drinking the Dutch chocolate Isagenix shake almost every single day. Once in a while, she'll switch to a different one, but I would say out of 11 years, she has had the Dutch chocolate Isagenix shake 98% of the time.
This is correct.
Yeah, it's that good. So now, what really makes it unique is what it's made of. So, you know, the video talked about the nutritional depletion that is occurring, and that's leading to people having cravings and making bad choices, and that adds to eating a lot of calories and putting on weight. And, you know, and this is a constant in our society, and it's happening all over the place. So what they did, Isagenix, is they created really a perfect meal. And inside of this perfect meal is the full spectrum of nutrients that we need. And it's got a lot of things in it we need, and it's got a lot of things in it and there's a lot of things that aren't in it that impact people in a negative way. So there's no artificial flavors or colorings. There's no soy. There's no gluten. It's you know, it's preservative free. These sorts of things. So it's really the perfect meal. It gives you everything that your body needs. And while you're doing your first program, which we call the Reset program, which is a 30-day program, using the Value Pack, which is really the most comprehensive program you can get. With that program, you're going to be taking 2 shakes a day. So you're going to be replacing 2 meals with the Isagenix shake. Okay. And you're going to enjoy those meals because they're awesome. And you don't have to prep food. You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean any dishes. It makes life very easy. You can travel with it. It comes with these individual packets that you can take with you traveling. So it's very handy for busy people, corporate people, busy moms, you know, breastfeeding moms, and they're, you know, they need some nourishment. Now they wouldn't do the cleansing or the onyx, but they can use the nourishment. So that is the shake. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I am going to talk about is something that addresses a concern that we all have that we can't escape, that is a daily, a part of daily life, which is stress. So most people feel overworked, overloaded. There's marriage, there's commuting, there's construction everywhere. driving me crazy. Yeah, maybe not everyone. But so these stresses compound on a daily basis. And so Isagenix has gifted us with Ionic Supreme, which is basically nature's answer to daily stress. And also they've conveniently created small packets we can take with us because we need them on the go sometimes. And then we've got the 32-ounce bottle, which is great too. And so the reason why this product is so amazing is because it's adaptogens. And so adaptogens they're actually plants that give the body strategies or allow the body to handle stress and neutralize stress. So that if people respond to stress differently. So if somebody gets excited and antsy and like wants to eat a lot when they're stressed, it neutralizes them so that they're back at baseline and they feel calmer. And on the reverse, other people who experience stress might feel sluggish, fatigued, low energy. So when you have the Ionic Supreme and the adaptogens flood your body, then it brings them back up to neutral so that they feel energized and feel better. So depending on how stress affects you will determine whether you want to use the Ionics in the morning or in the evening. And I personally use it at both ends of the day, which is my favorite because then I get benefits of both. So the thing is about adaptogens that I wanted to point out is it's certain plants that have these adaptogens, and Isagenix sources them from Europe and Asia. And the whole point about why these adaptogens are so important is because, well, not why they're important, but why they work so well is because plants have to adapt to ever-changing environments. So they found that when they put those plants into our bodies, it allows our bodies to adapt better to environmental stresses. So that's the beauty of the Isagenix. The thing is, stress is not likely to disappear. So that's why we use this as a daily strategy.
Yeah, we literally wake up in the morning and pour it into 2 shot glasses and cheers. And I say every day that starts this way is a good day. So that's the first one. So I'm going to do cleanse for life next.
Okay, I'll jump into cleanse. So I did some research because intermittent fasting is becoming more of a household word. Now people are recognizing that there's different ways of cleansing the body. And so what intermittent fasting means is that you're taking a break for 1 to 2 days a week or 1 to 2 days a month where you're not actually eating solid foods or meals. So you're taking a break, and typically intermittent fasting would be just drinking the water. So that's all that you're having. So the beauty of Isagenix is in creating the cleanse for life, they've added tons of nutrition to it, not tons of nutrients that support this intermittent fasting that you're doing for your body to detoxify. And what happens is when you do an intermittent fast, the reason why it's so popular today is because what it does is it signals the cells to start cleansing themselves. So having the cleanse for life, which again comes in a little bottle, which is convenient for travel. Our favorite cleanse days are actually travel days because it's so convenient and we don't have to worry about airport food or what we're going to eat next. We just have our 4 cleanse shots in the day and it's like, oh, time for our next cleanse, and we have the snacks handy, so it keeps us occupied, and we actually have a much better day, and we have more energy on those days, which is really cool. So that's cleanse for life.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm to talk about the supplement system. So I found actually supplementation to be very cumbersome. A lot of different bottles. I really didn't know what to get, and I found out there was a lot of overlap with the bottles. Do you mind clicking through that? And so what ended up happening was I end up with all these expired bottles in in one of our cupboards, and we literally have like 15 to 20 of these. And what Isagenix did was they simplified the whole process. So it's just an AM and a PM pack. We actually ran out. I got to get another pack of it.
Too much.
And you just open the AM pack, and it's got everything in it that you need, and it really covers everything. And supplementation is a really important pillar of this program to really make sure your body's getting all of the other nutrients that through the other food that you're eating. So you are consuming the Isagenix shake, but there's other elements that may not be getting through that third meal. And then there's things like omegas. And the thing about the omega is it's not going to give you that like fishy, like, you know, if you ever, I don't know if everyone's ever experienced that fishy omega, it's not like that. And it also includes in there a telomere support, which is really a high-end youthful aging strategy. So all of these components work together to help you have transformations like what you're hearing and what you're seeing, which are life-changing. So now we want to get to, we're just going to blast through these last ones. We want to talk about, you know, what happens when you decide to get started. So you're definitely not left to your own devices. It's not like you're going into a health food store and just grabbing, you know, something off the shelf and you got to figure it out. It's not like that. Isagenix actually designed it that way. They wanted people to be supported through their entire program. So they created it as a referral-based program. So if I referred to Cheyenne and she's like, I want to get started, and I'd say, okay, great. I would help her get her program ordered to make sure she gets the best pricing and the box shows up at her doorstep. And then I'm going to give her one-on-one support. Even if we weren't living in the same house like we are now, I would still do that. So I would check in before she gets started, make sure she doesn't have any questions, check in before her first cleanse day, and then again later on in the program to make sure she's set up for the following months in alignment with her goals. Now there's two programs that Isagenix has put together. I'm going to talk about the Healthy Minded Body.
No, I'll do Isagenix Challenge.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Healthy Minded Body. So there's two programs, and they're both accountability programs that help you be more successful. The first one is the Healthy Minded Body program. So this is a 60-day program where every day you're going to spend about 10 to 15 minutes approximately doing an exercise that's going to help you literally change your mental habits. So think of it like you're walking through a path in a field that's already carved out, and that's the way your mind works. Well, you're going to start through this program and this journey of creating a new you. You're going to be veering off that path, and you're going to be like basically cutting away the grass, the long grass, and forging a new path. And really, that Healthy Minded Body keeps you continuously forging that new path till it becomes a solid path. And that other path is going to start growing grass and weeds and start to disappear. And that's what the Healthy Minded Body is for. Versus what a lot of people experience in transformations, they might notice that they fall on and off and on and off. This is really about helping you stay on a consistent track and give you some strategies. So that's the first one.
And the second is the IsaBody Challenge. And I was just thinking about it, and it's actually not challenging. The IsaBody Challenge is designed, it's really simple, because all you have to do is take pictures of when you start your program, and then again take pictures at the end of your 16 weeks. So it's a 16-week challenge, which is not challenging because you're enjoying your nutrition, you're seeing amazing results happening in your body, you're transforming, and what else?
Well, I think a lot of people, they're not too excited about the idea of a challenge. And so it's like, hey.
It's the IsaBody Easy.
Not too many people want to take their pictures and upload them, but nobody sees them. And it's to create accountability for yourself over 16 weeks. So
and isn't there the bonus?
And at the end, you get a $200 product credit from Isagenix just for completing. And then they put you in the run for cruise, for money. They can fly you down and acknowledge you in front of a lot of people. So we recommend everybody does it.
Yeah, a win-win. Like you just do it, and then you're rewarded by what you achieve in your body, and then you're rewarded with the product credit. Yeah.
Imagine your grocery store gives you $200, and when we do it, we got to take our pictures today. And when you do it, like if you're doing it as a couple, that's $400 in free groceries every 16 weeks. That's a lot of free food. I love it. Okay, so what's the investment, what's the risk, and what's the expectation? So I just want you to give some thought to, how many meals a day do you actually prepare and eat at home? Is it one? Is it two? Is it three? What I've been finding is that a lot of people are preparing only 2 meals a day. And a lot of people, it's only one. And so where are they getting the other food from? Well, they're buying it. So they're investing money, and usually that food they're buying is costing them more. and the nutritional quality of it is less. And so, so there's an economic factor there. But regardless, I want you to think about, regardless of what your habit is, I want you to think about what would it cost you to, or what would your investment be in 2 meals a day on average? So would it be $10 a day for 2 meals a day, 15, 20, 25, 30? So I just want you to get that number in your head. And so what we've found over doing this a long time, we found that the average person's between spending around $15 to $25 a day, 2 meals a day. Okay. So this value pack here, and I say this to everybody, is you literally can be redirecting money that you'd be spending anyways on whether you're eating at a restaurant or at home, and putting it towards something that's really going to help you move towards your goals. Okay. Now we're only talking about the food part of it, but inside of this program, you're getting this complete supplementation system. You're getting snacks that you can be eating every single day. You're getting the blender and all these different things. So it really is extraordinary value. And this is coming at $22 a day and 80 cents. And that's at your doorstep. You don't have to go buy it somewhere, and you get a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you try this program and you're not completely happy with how you look and feel, after 30 days, you can get your product investment back completely. Okay. And that's a guarantee. So we like to talk about what happens in your first 14 days. And in a nutshell, really, like, you're going to, at the beginning, you're going to go through some, especially in the first few days, you might notice you might not feel totally amazing. Okay. Like I remember my first 2 days, I didn't feel totally amazing. Day 3, that's when things shifted. And it's normal that when we are starting something new and creating new habits, it can feel uncomfortable. It's part of the process of learning and growing. And the same as this, you're putting a new high-end nutrition into your body, and it can be a shift for you to go through that. But you're going to notice a day where you're going to wake up feeling more rested, more energy, more clarity. You jump in your step. Pretty soon you start getting the Isaglow. They talk about the supplementation system. It's like a facelift. And continuing on with these products, you're going to notice your body's going to get better and better. And at some point, someone will actually either ask you what you're doing, or you're going to find yourself talking about it. And that's what happened to us. So we have this Eat for Free program. We're going to show a short video on that. I know we're going a little bit over time. Just hang in there. We're almost finished. I'm going to show you the short video where you can actually get your products for free. See if I can do this.
Congratulations on becoming an Isagenix associate. We're so excited you have taken the next step in your Isagenix journey. As an Isagenix associate, you have access to specific promotions and tools and have the opportunity to benefit from the Isagenix compensation plan. Now, I'm guessing you've had a great experience using Isagenix products, and some people are curious about your results, but you may be confused on how and where to get started. Or maybe you're asking yourself, is there really an opportunity to earn money by sharing the products? The answer is yes. At Isagenix, when it comes to business, we're all about simplicity. We like to say, eat it, love it, share it. When you love a product, it's natural to share it. We already do this every day with things that we love. Now imagine if you could earn an income for doing just that. Our system for sharing Isagenix products is called You Share, They Share, Repeat. And here's how it works.
We want you to share Isagenix with as many people as possible. But for the sake of this example, let's start with 2 people. If you were to help 2 friends or family members join Isagenix with a qualifying pack, Isagenix would pay you a product introduction bonus, ranging from $25 to $150. Our value packs have enough of our most popular products to last someone an entire month, plus a few extras to share with family and friends. Let's say one friend joins Isagenix and orders a value pack. You would receive an $80 bonus. If another friend were to also join Isagenix and order a value pack, you would receive another $80 bonus. Here's where it gets exciting. If both friends get started and place their initial orders in the same commission week, Monday to Sunday Eastern, Isagenix would double your bonus. Instead of receiving an $80 bonus for each friend starting with a value pack, it's doubled to $160 each for a total of $320. So far, you would have earned $320 for helping these two friends join Isagenix. This is called You Share. By doing this, you would have also advanced to the first leadership level, consultant, which would entitle you to an additional $50 for a total of up to $370. Now, let's say your two friends want to share Isagenix products with others. You would help them do exactly what you did. If your two personally sponsored friends find two new customers who also want to purchase a product pack, you would be paid $100 per consultant. This is referred to as they share. You receive $100 every time you personally create a consultant for up to 20 personally sponsored consultants. You earned $370 for You Share plus $200 for They Share, resulting in a total of up to $570. If you were to fulfill You Share, They Share within the first 60 days of becoming an associate, you would advance to the second leadership level, Crystal Manager, and the company would reward you with an additional $250 bonus. Let's add this up. You started Isagenix with a value pack. You shared your experience with two friends who joined the same way you did, and you would have earned $370 from the sales of the value packs to them. You helped your two friends share Isagenix products with two friends of their own, who all opened accounts and purchased value packs, and you would have earned an additional $200. If you completed You Share, They Share within 60 days of becoming an associate, you would receive another $250 bonus. That's a grand total of up to $820. And now the final step, repeat. Repeating these steps can help you accomplish your financial goals. You Share, They Share, Repeat is just the beginning. The earning potential with Isagenix is amazing. Visit isagenixbusiness.com for more on the You Share, They Share, Repeat system.
Simply put, the Isagenix compensation plan has been designed to pay you for introducing Isagenix products to the people you care about by helping them purchase the products that fit their lifestyle. You just need to remember, You Share, They Share, Repeat. Through social media and word-of-mouth marketing, you really can earn income with Isagenix. Whether this is a part-time venture to supplement your primary income or a full-time commitment with the goal of becoming a top business leader, we are excited to welcome you to the Isagenix family. Visit isagenixbusiness.com and click on the Start Here button to learn more and access the tools already in place to help you towards your goals with Isagenix. I think it goes without saying, building a business doesn't come easy. The people who are successful in this business or any business are talented, committed, and very hardworking. Isagenix doesn't offer getting rich quick, and there are no guarantees of success. To learn more about the business building opportunity with Isagenix, check out our compensation plan, the income disclaimer, and the earnings statement at isagenixbusiness.com for all the details.
Awesome. So aging gracefully and healthfully is something that many of us strive for. Overall health and nutrition become more and more important. And so I thank you, Evan and Cheyenne, for going through all the details to help us and our viewers understand what that really means or can mean to each one of us. I'd like to thank Deb and Ron and Jane and Ann for sharing your stories with us. It was just awesome to hear how different and how lively each one of you are. The before and after really is real people, real stories, real power. Thank you all for joining us, and thanks everyone who's on the call tonight for being here. And I just want to give a quick reminder that if you have anyone, or if anyone here is ready to get started, this is the week to do it, because we have free membership until Sunday, September the 17th. So thank you all so very much. It's been great having you join us tonight. Good night, all.
Night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.